these messages that we're gonna see if we
Okay.
can jump in
Yeah, bet.
real quick. So with that, let me close down my window and let me share my screen, my Twitter screen, share screen. Mm, mm, mm. Let me share my Twitter screen, man, real quick. All right. You see me, Roti?
Oh yeah,
You see the Twitter
clear.
screen?
Oh yeah, clear.
Okay. So what we gonna do right now is let me head back to this. Okay, we see it right there. Oh, let's go into my messages, man. Let's see what all we got in here.
Okay.
I see some names, but I'm just gonna go straight to Roti. Let me see what all we done got. I don't know if I want to talk about that right now. Hold on now. Why you moving so fast? This is the same women. All right, let's go back up some. Back in February, marrying late is better than marrying wrong. Yeah. Man, we didn't see some said, bro, we could definitely cook. Man, there's so much stuff that we didn't
It's a
that
lot.
we didn't. Nah, we went too far back on Rittenhouse. The new black girl went too far back. Don't shoot. Father, there it is. Happy marriage is required. Oh, all right. Let's start with this one first.
Okay.
All right. This sister, I know her pretty well on social media.
All right.
She says, you can see that?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
She says, a happy marriage, obviously she put happy in quotations,
Mm-hmm.
a happy marriage that requires a black woman to sacrifice her dreams and happiness is not an effing happy marriage to me. I do not aspire to be that. A happy marriage that requires a black woman to sacrifice her dreams and happiness is not a happy marriage to me.
Okay.
I do not aspire that. What you feel about that, Roti?
Now it's definitely I would like a little more context, but just this on its face value, you shouldn't, she shouldn't have to sacrifice who she is and happiness, and her dreams to be in the marriage. If you gotta, let's just say, tone down who you are, you can't be who you are, or you're not you're miserable being around this person that you married, then yeah, you shouldn't be in the marriage with this person. But I say this, like, you shouldn't get married to this person. Like, I'm always say it, my brother, vet.
You gonna see them flags before, huh?
Yeah, come on now. People gonna show you the flags, but are you gonna look at them? Because I believe, look, I'm a man, I've done it before, you know what I'm saying? But like, not went all the way and got married, of course, but like, I don't know, ignored some red flags and kept proceeding trying to holler at females, you know what I mean? Because I was liking the package it was wrapped up in, you know what I mean? But like, when we talk about marriage, like, if you have to sacrifice your dreams and your happiness, you should know that before you get married to whoever this person is. So then you can be like, okay, nah, this is not the one for me. It's not marriage material. If you're required to do that. So I mean, on his face, I agree with what she's saying.
I think this is just a nice and eloquent way to just say, if a woman got to sacrifice chasing her bag to be married, that's what I think it is. I think happiness and dreams and all that is just to beef up, to make it look good. You got to understand, you got to see what's going to garner attention. And to me, it's like when most people talk about marriage, when most women talk about marriage and they talk about happiness and all that, they talk about money. I shouldn't have to sacrifice chasing some money because a man want me to be a housewife, a traditional woman. Okay. And I have to be on him. I mean, because if you want to talk about dreams and happiness,
okay.
If we really getting on dreams and happiness,
okay,
our dreams and our happiness ain't conducive to the family. You got to understand what's happy to you. What's happy to you may not be. How can I put it? You ever heard people saying? You ever heard old folks saying, "Man, you be so happy. You be so happy living in sin." Like your happiness, everything that makes you happy ain't good. You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
Everything that makes you happy ain't good. You know what I'm saying? Everything that makes you happy everything that makes you happy ain't what's right for you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I could be like, if I'm chasing happiness, think about it. If I'm a man and I tell you as a woman, I shouldn't have to sacrifice my happiness and to be in a relationship, and my happiness is being on the road, never being at home. I ain't gonna have no family.
Exactly. You making a choice though. Exactly. I agree with that.
So that's what I'm saying. If you're happy, you gotta think about it.
Yep.
Marriage is about sacrifice.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying? No. Now, sacrifice doesn't mean I got to give up everything in my life. Exactly. That's what you have to understand. Exactly. But marriage is about sacrifice.
Yeah. Yep.
You got to understand. If you telling me I got to go make all this money, I got to sacrifice being at the house.
Yes. Yep.
So guess what? If we build a family and we both got kids, and you telling me, if I'm out making some bread to take care of the family, but you telling me you don't want to stop, who at the house with the kids? Are we just gonna play? Are we just gonna pay that?
Daycare.
Are we just gonna play that? Well, I'm making money, we making money, and we could just pay for somebody to be at the house with the kids. And that's when you get those kids who come up, who, well, I only really know the nanny. I don't really know my mama. I don't really know my daddy.
Yep.
And that's how you have those kids who come from these great financial homes, but they still hate their parents. Parents never made it to no sports games and none of that. Never made it to no events. Why? Because mama and daddy was both out chasing money.
Remember the story
sacrificing our dreams.
Remember the story you told about buddy you picked up from football practice?
Exactly.
Big old house and all that.
All that.
Where his parents at though?
Everybody, you got all that bread, you got all that, you doing all that dream chasing, but ain't nobody who at the house with the kids. And you got to think about it. One of us need to be at home indoctrinating what we want our kids to learn from this world. Values, core values. So it got to be either me or mama. I don't get me wrong. I love my mama. I love my wife, mother. But a lot of the stuff that grandma and them be talking about, I don't want my kids to learn that. A lot of stuff grandpa and them be talking about, I don't want my kids to learn that. A lot of that stuff brother and sister them talking about, I don't want my kids to learn that.
Facts.
So life about sacrifices now.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I think at the end of the day, this is a beautiful tweet, but I think people have to really delve down deep into what they really think happiness and stuff is. You know, because everything that make you happy, think I'll put it like this. Think about all the happiness people was chasing that came immediately after with bad consequences. Oh man, I was happy driving my car, going 100 miles an hour drunk. 5 seconds later, my partner dead from the crash.
Dead from crash, yep.
But I was happy 5 seconds ago.
Yep.
So, yeah, I'm happy, man. I'm out on that road. I'm chasing that money. I'm good, baby. I just got the big bag. Oh, I just found out somebody broke to my house, killed my daughter. When I should have been at home, but I was trying to chase that extra bag.
Yeah.
I was trying to chase that extra deal.
Yeah.
You should have been at the house.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, in my opinion, if chasing the bag is more important than your family, well, like you said earlier, you gonna sacrifice having a family. It's or unless you get with a dude that don't want kids. Like if you got a dude that's like that can accept that, and y'all don't have no kids, okay. If that's fair, you might have a non-traditional family. Okay, that's cool too. You know what I mean? But like, if you gonna get with a dude that's, let's just say, old-fashioned, somebody got to be at home with the kids or whatever, and you try to change him into one of these new schools, it's not gonna work.
And this is what I'm saying, and she used some real thick words like required and all this stuff like that, and there's nothing wrong with that. But and what I'm telling women is that what you have to understand is when you start building a family, like certain things got to come with that. And I would never say to my wife, you're required to sacrifice everything. No, you're not. It's equal sacrifice. Yeah. I want you to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? But you got to understand, and this is what I want women to understand. This is what I want women to understand. You have your needs and you have your wants. See, a lot of men go chase all this unnecessary money because they're chasing what women want and what the family wants, not what the family need. It's like I tell my kids, you want Christmas every year. You don't need Christmas every year.
It's true.
You see what I'm saying?
That's true.
You don't need it every year. You say you don't need it. You don't need it scripturally. You don't need it at all.
It's true.
That's just what you want.
It's true.
So I'm not finna go out here based on what y'all want. And that's what men have to understand. And that's what women have to understand too. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of what men are chasing out there is what you want, not what you need. You see what I'm saying?
It's true.
You want a roof over your head. And I provided that for you. You ain't never got to pay a bill. But you want 3 vacations a year. That's not, you don't need that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with taking your wife on vacation 3 times a year. I'm not telling people not to do that.
Yeah.
But you have to understand, you have to walk that fine line of what you want out of this life. That's going to put strain on your partner.
Yeah.
And then you have to walk that fine line. Since we gear towards women, a woman has, just like a man has to walk his fine line too. A woman, you have to walk your fine line too about what you want out of this life. That's going to take away from you being, yes, that mother that you pledged to be when you decide to get pregnant. Yes, that wife that you pledged to be when you decide to get married. You got to make sure your wants ain't taken from that.
Yeah.
Your wants. You see what I'm saying? It ain't a lot of stuff you don't need to do. It's your want. And the same thing with a man. A man, you gotta make sure that your wants ain't taken away from you pledging to be a father. Your wants ain't taken away from you pledging to be a husband.
Yeah.
The stuff that you see, that stuff needs to happen. You need to be a husband. You need to be a father. But some of these wants y'all do take away from that. And that's what people have to understand. And I think a lot of people get that crossed up. They go seeking these wants. And when it's just like Pac say, I mean, just because you got $30-some million don't mean you got to go buy a 10 bedroom house when you only got number 1 kid.
That's true. All you need is 2 rooms.
2 or 3 rooms. Why you need 10 rooms?
Yeah. Because
you want it. And we do bad, like we chase these wants more than just sticking to what we need.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not telling, like I said, I would never tell a woman you required to not, you ain't working, you ain't chasing no dreams, you ain't going to school, but you better make sure that stuff is not superseding and it's pulling away from the need that I need to be doing this. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. If you so-called chasing all this, and especially if you're not reaping the benefits of anything, you just in chase mode. And that's what a lot of people have to understand. A lot of people chasing things and they just in chase mode. You chasing these dreams You ain't reaping nothing from the dream yet.
Yeah.
You just in chase mode. Yeah. You doing all this chasing, and it ain't bringing nothing to the family. But you chasing so much that it's taken away from me providing the needs. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think this is what a woman has to understand, and it's a prime example. If the man got his job, right, and his job is taking care of everything, and he working 40 hours a week, right? He working 40 hours a week, whether he on salary or whatever like that. He working 40 hours a week, whatever. He working 40 hours a week, whatever. Not he on, hourly, whatever he doing or whatever.
Okay.
And everything going straight. You working your job, right? You working your job, you working our job, and we coming together and we taking care of the house or whatever like that. And we got a little comfortable saving for us to do some little things that we want to do, little wants here and there. And then you come back and say, well, I want to go to school again. The woman, I want to go to school again, and it's gonna be so many years, it's gonna be so many hours. And the man telling you, well, okay, there's nothing wrong with you going to school, but while you going to school, we ain't got extra money to put the kids in daycare and all that stuff like that. Because you got to think about it. If you going to school and school ain't paying off immediately, making us money.
Yeah.
But we ain't got money to put kids in daycare, and I can't work extra to provide this need. Something ain't right.
Yeah. Something got to give.
Something got to give.
Yep.
So it's either me working extra, which means you ain't going to school, or you going to school and me cutting back on working and
less money coming in.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? So what happened, it be those fine line incidents. Well, obviously we ain't talking about you're a man or you're a woman and y'all making all this bread and y'all got money to pay for everything, and okay, if that's what y'all got, that's what y'all got.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. But most of the people who like this and talking about this are these people who live in these fine line. Most likely we live in check lifestyle. These are the decisions that they got to make.
Yep.
And on top of that, what people have to understand, and I'm going to close with this, is that when people have to be careful listening to information from people who already got their money made. If I got my money made and I'm $100 million man, and I'm telling men all the time, a woman shouldn't pay for nothing. A woman should have to do this. Y'all gotta understand, man, my money already made.
Yeah. You straight.
I'm talking the talk of what I live.
Yeah.
You can't live that if your money ain't already made.
Exactly.
So don't come and be like, when Masai Ball said a woman should never have to pay for nothing. Brother, but y'all both living check to check. She gotta pay for something, dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't listen to what I'm saying, because what I'm saying is only talking about a certain caliber of people.
Yep.
And that's what people have to understand. Because a person may drop a tweet like this, but you got your man is a man who already got the money made. So you talking crazy because your man got the money made.
Yeah. Or maybe she got the money made. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I mean, obviously, if she got her own money made, her dreams are already accomplished. So what's she talking about?
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So you got to be talking from a position to where your money ain't made yet. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, but you can be talking this talk, and you got a man who already got the money made. So your man already got the money to, well, you ain't got to work, you ain't got to do this. All you can do is go to school and do this and do that.
Yeah.
Your man got the money to where you can just chase dreams and don't worry about nothing.
Yeah.
Well, the rest of these 100,000, 500,000 women ain't got no man like that yet. So what you saying, they don't need to come home throwing that in my face. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but no woman should have no woman should, it should be a requirement. Yeah, I get it. No man should be like, no, I require you not to do anything. You gonna sacrifice, you just gonna be at home. Nah, that's stupid.
Yeah.
That's stupid. Yeah. That ain't a marriage, but you gotta, But marriage is about sacrifice. It's about giving.
I think everything in life is about choices. If you got to choose between, let's just say you got two men you want to marry, and one he prefers this woman to be at home with the kids. You got one that's a more progressive. Okay, well, you make the choice between them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you make your choice, but you ain't, nobody making you do nothing. Or you can be like, nah, I'm just marriage not for me. That's the beauty of living in a society where nobody making you do nothing.
Okay, let me let me see which one I want to jump on first. Let's do, since it's talking about men, let's talk about this real quick.
Okay.
All right. It says a lot of men. Oh man, hold on. I don't want to do all that. It says a lot of men equate their self-worth to their financial standings when we all know money is the lowest exchange of energy. Then y'all wonder why you keep attracting women that add no value. I get what she's saying. It says a lot of men equate their self-worth. A lot of men, so pretty much a lot of men create their self-worth, their whole being, their worth, only to their money.
Okay.
And when we all know money is the lowest exchange of energy.
Okay.
That's why y'all keep, attracting women that add no value.
Okay.
So
I get what you're saying.
Go ahead, ride on the road.
I can
ride for whatever you can think based on the context.
I can equate that to our two partners that we gonna remain nameless. Y'all
twins.
They know who they are. So they are twins, man. Leading with money. And,
but one of them he woke up. It's just that. It's that other one. It's that nigga. It's that nigga right there.
Yeah. I agree with what you're saying. If all your money, if all who you are is tied up in money, like let's just say you got a, $500,000 job, $500,000 your job working. What happens if the job get taken from you or they lay you off or whatever? And then you gotta come, make 75,000, 80,000. You know what I'm saying? Or is your life gonna be not worth living no more? I don't think you should think like that, because she's right. It is. You should definitely. You got to make money to survive in this world. That's true. You know what I mean? You got to do that. And what you said earlier, about most people chasing all this money for people's wants. That was some fire. That's fire. That's true. You know what I'm saying? Because like, if once my needs, of course, you would want to meet some people's wants, of course. You know what I mean? But like, are you gonna, what's what I'm looking for? You're gonna stress yourself out and give yourself a lot of unnecessary stress trying to live this imaginary ballers cribs life, and for a lot of wants. You know what I'm saying? So like, she, she's definitely right. When she said you attract a woman that had no value, I mean, I can see that too. You know what I mean? Because if you lead with money, like you said, people gonna be around you. Like you said earlier, that fat knot, they gonna see the knot. Okay, they not even worried about you. They just see, oh, he got a knot. Maybe I can be next to this man and get some of it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Instead of who you are as a person. So I mean, she's right. She's right. What you think about it, bro?
Oh man, like it's I'll let you kill that. But at the end of the day, it's like I said, man. You gotta chase some substance outside of the dollar bill. Yeah. It's simple as that. Yeah. I mean, like you said, like you said, you leave with that pocket, and then you wonder when that pocket, what they say when that river one dry.
Yeah. Everybody gone.
Everybody gone. It's simple as that.
Yep. So that's facts.
So what we're gonna do is now we're gonna actually stroll down the actual TL.
The actual TL, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna see what the actual TL talking about. All right, let's see what the actual TL got going. See who up. It's Saturday night, so it should be some people up.
Yeah, it should be some people up.
I'm actually about to cry about it. I don't know what you're about to cry about, but I ain't, you know.
Damn.
I don't know what it is. Let's see what the TL actually got. Read something. See, she look good. April Grace. I mean, I ain't really, down for the whole cleavage showing, but facially, she's still a good looking woman.
Yeah. Can't deny it. Can't deny that.
Yeah, rise on up, see what. Oh man.
They wildin'. Come on, man.
Wildin', right?
Wow.
All right, let me keep going. Yeah, April, lead, boy. I don't want to see nothing like that. I don't want to see nothing by no mummy. What you got, TL? Don't fail me on the first time back in a minute.
Yeah, the epic return, man.
It's all about six. Six, man. It turned to the whole goddamn.
Come on, man.
What this nigga done doing? This doesn't seem like a big deal, but it is for me today. I finally said F depression and cleaned my room and did my lunch. Oh, okay, yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. I can't knock that.
Yeah.
Like I be seeing a lot of people who be depressed.
Yeah, man. Especially during the holidays, man. We came out of it or whatever.
Yeah, people be depressed and they just be in the funk, and you wonder why they space not clean and things like that. I can't wait to live with my man.
Come on,
like
man.
Wild. Oh no,
boy. Somebody said she in for a surprise though. I guess it don't go down like that, bro.
Nah, man. Like especially when you got kids, bro. Like okay, let's talk about it.
Yeah. School your boy, man. Just in case I ever walk down that aisle one day, man.
Now that's from a female perspective, but I'm just gonna always spin it from where we at right now.
Okay.
Because I think this something interesting from a male perspective.
Because it sounds real good what I'm saying.
She's saying, I can't wait to live with my man. Like wow, sex every night.
Yeah.
And she said you in for a surprise. Now you gotta think about it. When you young and y'all fresh out of being single and y'all go live together, y'all what they call it, shack up. You shacking up, and I don't promote shacking up.
Yeah.
But in your shacking up stage where it's just you and your gal, and y'all ain't got no kids. Oh yeah. Y'all jackrabbiting every night.
Yeah, it go down, huh?
And all we got to do is get up and go to work and we can lay up with each other. You jackrabbiting every night. But once you move towards marriage and you got that kid or two, things change. It's as a for sure as my kids come and interrupt a podcast, that's how they come knock on me and mama door every night.
I believe it.
They come out that room. They come running down the hallway.
Yep.
It's something. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's it's not like what you think. Like especially when you get married. That's why I always tell people, even though you spun single time, you spun boyfriend and girlfriend time together.
Mm-hmm.
When you get married, put a couple of years in with your wife when she's actually your wife or she's actually your husband, and y'all just enjoy each other before y'all start having kids.
Yeah, I've heard
enjoy each other. Enjoy each other with that title. Enjoy each other with those responsibilities and stuff like that as being a husband, because it's different just being from a boyfriend and girlfriend than being a husband and wife. You know what I'm saying? And enjoy yourself before you start bringing in kids, because things will change. You understand? You think, oh, I'm going in and behind closed doors, and me and my wife, we just gonna get to smashing like every night. Nope. You gonna come in, you gonna be tired as hell. She gonna be tired as hell. Mm-hmm. She gonna be sick. You gonna be sick. You gonna be hurt. She gonna be hurt. Why y'all in the? Why y'all trying to get in the mood? Somebody blowing up the phone 80,000 times because somebody done got killed. Somebody done died. Somebody done had seizures. Somebody done did this. Like, and you got to understand, this stuff is happening all the time because, especially when people get married, they thinking, I'm only married to my woman or I'm only married to my husband. But you got to think about it. When you marry the person you married, and you know, oh man, her mama dealing with diabetes, her daddy dealing with alcohol addiction, drug addiction. Yep. You are marrying that drug addiction. Yeah. You are marrying that alcoholism. You are marrying that cancer. You are marrying that diabetes. Yeah. You are marrying them seizures. You are marrying them heart attacks. You are marrying her cousins that's in them streets living like menaces. You're marrying all that. Yeah. So all those phone calls, like, so vetting ain't just about vetting her. It's looking at the family.
The big picture, yep.
The big picture. Yeah. Because guess what? If you looking at the family and the whole family broke, you are marrying all them phone calls where everybody needs some money for something.
Some money, yep.
So you thinking, I'm just for the. Yeah, you could think that you're gonna say no all the time and it's never gonna piss her off. And you're gonna think you're gonna say no all the time and it's never gonna piss her off. And she gonna say no all the time and it's never gonna piss you off. Yeah, that don't happen. Yeah. You know? So like let's say, yeah, when you single and y'all just living together, oh yeah, it's great. Yeah, it's great. Yeah. Great. That's how the babies come fast because you ain't watching no TV. That's how the babies come because you ain't watching no TV. You just laying up. Yeah. Go to work, come home, eat, shower, eat, shower, lay up. Yep. Lay up 2 or 3 times a night. Yeah. Yeah. Think about it. Oh, when we were single, we could lay up and have sex 4 or 5 times a night. With these kids.
Yeah, them days gone. It's a wrap, bro.
You be happy for once a week.
Damn.
Until these kids grow up.
That's how I go.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how I go.
I'm working, you working, we doing it. Yeah. Man, trust me. I going to school events and going to young events and all this, and man, all you want to go home and go to sleep.
Go to sleep.
That's it. You're gonna be like, man, it never feels so good to rest. You're gonna be in for a surprise. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's why this is and I'm gonna end it with this. This is why infidelity is so high. Because when you look at your mate job and your mate doesn't have your mate don't have concrete hours. If you married to a school teacher and you know, they school closed at 3:30, they'll be home by 5:30. By 5:30. It's no reason for them not to be home by 5:30. Yeah, they're an English teacher. Mm-hmm. You know, only teachers that really stay late by themselves are teachers who ain't got nobody at home. True. So when you got a family at home, I'm home by 5:30. Because why? I'm ready to get away from the school. Yeah. So when you have a job that have concrete hours like that, it's really no time to play. But when your wife is a nurse and you a city worker or you an 18-wheeler driver and she's a beautician or something like that, it's no concrete in your hours. Yeah. So if one of y'all got to go home with the kids, let me just use my situation. My wife is a nurse. She work at the hospitals. When I'm here with these kids, bro, it ain't never a thought in my mind thinking I'm finna blow these kids up in this car and to go search the city to see what my wife doing, see if she at work. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
So if she called me and say, "Oh, baby, I know I was supposed to get off at 7, but I'm gonna be here till about midnight because I'm gonna stay and help work late." First of all, I'm not gonna just keep calling your job to see if you're there.
Yeah.
So I hope you're telling me the truth that you at work till midnight.
Yeah.
I know you work at the hospital, so I know how crazy hours can be.
Yeah.
So I'm expecting you to be at work till midnight.
Yeah.
But she could have got off at 7 and be laid in the hotel with a nigga for 4 hours.
It's possible.
Why? Yeah. Because if you know I'm not going to come outside and take no kids out, load them in no car to go check on you and blow up your job, you can go lay up somewhere 2-3 hours. And while your person at home is really in his home life, trying to feed the kids, trying to get them bathed and clothe the bed. I ain't got time to be worried about you out there moving and shaking.
Yeah, that's true.
So guess what? It's easy for you to go get 2 or 3 hours a week laid up uninterrupted with somebody else than it is for you to do in your own house. Yeah. This is facts. That's why people cheat so much.
Yeah.
This is why infidelity in marriage is so high. Because it's easy for that nigga to creep in the streets. It's easy for her to go creep with another nigga than it's easy for you to lay up. How many? If I could do a poll and ask how many married people get to lay up uninterrupted 2-3 hours a day and just have sex with they mate.
It's probably low. It's probably non-existent, bro.
Well, guess what? You can say that your job holding you. And all right, baby, work. I ain't finna bother you because I'm at home. I gotta get these kids food done, this done.
Yep.
Make sure this one doing homework and all that. Yep. Man, I ain't got time to be checking on you. I pray that you make it home safe. Yeah. But you could be getting your whole back beat in. Yeah. And vice versa. I could be out there knocking somebody's guts in. That's why infidelity is so high. Because it's easy to go get some unaccounted time somewhere. Yeah. Nobody don't have time to be chasing that mate around the city like a damn fool.
Especially when you got kids in the mix.
Especially when you got kids. If you got time to put some kids in the car and chase your mate around the town to see if they cheat, you ain't doing enough. I'm not going to put my kids in danger going to chase no just to go see if my wife out there cheating.
Yeah, true that.
I hope that decision was well worth it. That's just it. It's because it's easy to do outside than it is to do inside. Because you're not gonna get that type of time.
Yeah.
You know, all that stress that come with having a family, you know, like especially with young kids. That's why you see so many people divorce when their kids be super young.
Yep.
They don't know how to tough it out through that without sneaking out the house.
Yeah.
You know, they you know
going to get somebody that like you say uninterrupted and it's
uninterrupted.
New.
Yeah.
You know, when something new is fresh, you got to
It ain't even gotta be new. It could be somebody that you was messing with back in the time. But at the end of the day, if she leaving her home and you leaving your home and y'all spending 2 hours in the hotel cheating with each other uninterrupted because her dude ain't coming out here chasing her in the streets and you ain't coming out here trying to chase yours down, they can get away with that. Yeah. It's easy. It's way easier to do that than to be like, oh, I gotta put these kids to bed by 10:30, make sure they stay asleep. I gotta eat, I gotta take a bath, and then I'm gonna go in here with my husband or my wife. And it ain't really the wife, it ain't really the husbands who tripping on not trying to have it's the wives tripping on trying to, oh man, this man really trying to stay with me 2 hours. I ain't got 2 hours. So you telling your husband, man, I ain't got time to stay up like this. Man, but you would have time to stay up in a hotel like that though. You see what I'm saying? So like it's a lot, like she said, you in for a surprise because but when it's just you and her, that y'all ain't got nothing but y'allself. But when you talk about you coming in with a family, especially when them kids young,
it ain't happening.
You think, man, I got kids, man, in the middle of the night, waking up trying to go in the kitchen and pour cups of milk and all that, man. You got to get up for all that, man.
Yeah.
You got to get up for all that. Baby be crying. You put the baby in the crib now. Baby get the crying. Pull the baby on in the room.
Yeah.
And then you know how people is. Like you ain't got no baby, you ain't got no wife, but you know how people live. People like, man, I'm not gonna sit here and try to have sex in front of my baby. Like you stuff like that go in your mind. You're like, you're not gonna do that.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Like this is fact. So it's like that's when love gotta really be in your relationship.
Yeah.
Because love gonna hold you over until them kids get older.
Yeah.
And y'all just gotta reclaim y'all life.
Yeah.
It's just like going to the gym, bro. When you really out here raising kids, bro, like and you ain't really got an airtight life. You out here raising 2 or 3 kids between you and your wife, and they young, they back to back, 6, 7, 8. Man, you ain't got time to be in no 24-hour fitness.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You ain't got time. Yeah. Yeah.
You better get you better get you a 30-minute YouTube video and just maintain until them kids get old.
Yeah.
And then you go, like I said, when they get older, you go reclaim your life back.
Yeah. Now
you know what I'm saying?
This is what I appreciate. The real deal, Holyfield conversations about what a marriage is. Because a lot of people just see the wedding day, the white dress, the tux. We going to the the Bahamas for the honeymoon. But after that, it's time to get to work, ain't it?
Yeah.
A lot of people don't really speak on that. You know what I mean?
And that honeymoon, you better you better knock out the walls as much as you can, because when you come back in that house, everything changed. Honeymoon, but like they say, I old school's like, I don't even trip on a honeymoon because you just have to honeymoon in moments throughout the rest of your life. That's what it is. Because think about it. What's the honeymoon? What's the difference between a honeymoon and a vacation? Y'all get away for a weekend. Yeah. Ain't no different.
You're right.
Ain't no different. Right. It's just a different word for a different day. It's the same thing.
Like like I know I say you got to vet somebody, see who they really are. You know what I'm saying? See if you really interact and vibe with somebody on a whole nother level. If we talking about committing our lives to each other, that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's a whole other level. You know what I'm saying?
And then, bro, before people get married, what a lot of people don't look at is look at the support system. Look at the support system.
Yeah.
Especially if your girl ain't got no kid, but her sister got a kid or her brother got a kid. Look at how them parents spending time with their brother kid or their sister kid. Because guess what? If they ain't doing it with his kid, what make you think you gonna have a baby and they gonna do it with yours?
You gonna be on your own.
A lot of people's support system ain't really got no real support system. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, a lot of people ain't got a support system to be in a relationship like that. When you got mama and daddy who are not old and they obviously they no longer together. Most people, mama and daddy, divorced and went separate ways and doing what? Trying to live their own life and do their own thing. So guess what? There ain't no support system really there.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying? In most cases, it's not really there.
It's true.
When you still got old folks still trying to live their life. It's just like I was talking to my mama with my nieces, and my mama was like, man, my kids was grown. I was done. I wasn't trying to take my granddaughter. She was like, I wasn't trying to take them in. I had to take them in. I mean, because you got your kids and you couldn't do it because you got your own. So if I didn't take them in, who was gonna take them?
Yeah, they was gonna be out of there.
And guess what they did? What they do? That turned the lifeline of my life all the way around. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like support system, like you gotta really pay, like it's a lot going into getting married, getting a relationship, man, because you gotta really be knit close to the family, man. And it's important for you to really have a real solid relationship with everybody in her family.
Yeah.
And it's good for her to have a real solid relationship with everybody in her family, because it has to be so solid to where it's like my wife and her family. With the bills in her family, the relationship is so solid to where they know, like, even though I don't trust people around my kids, but my nigga, if I ever just happen to be like one of those moments where we and wife trying to get out and my kid go over there with you and something happened, nigga, you a dead man. And you know this going in.
Rap, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how it has to be.
Yeah.
Man to man, this is what's going to happen to you. And that's it.
Yeah.
That's how it has to be. You know, I leave them in your car and something funny happen. Ain't no ifs, ands, and buts about it. We ain't nothing to talk about.
Yeah. Action.
It has to be that way. So, yeah, that's a whole nother topic for a whole
it is. It is.
So, but yeah, let's see what else the TL got before we shut this thing down. Stroll down to TL. She said you'll be surprised. Yeah, you'll be surprised. Okay, me out that basic one here. After dating for a good 8 years, then you got married and you're going for a honeymoon. To do what exactly? I mean, yeah, people put too much into honeymoon. I'm just gonna stroll, but I mean, yeah, like you go into the honeymoon just to hit them same 3 or 4 positions that you would do at home. And you really spending all that money for nothing. You ain't really doing nothing. It just most likely y'all both going to a place y'all ain't never been before. Y'all happy to use that passport. Because you ain't finna do nothing but hit them same 3 or 4 positions you hit at home. You know. Oh man.
Oh, come on, man.
Crank up this real stuff again, man. Disagreements are fine, disrespect isn't. Yeah, it's right. We talked about that before.
That's facts.
Ghosts getting screwed left and right. I don't know about all that. Women with huge personalities always got a laid back man. Yeah, I mean you have to. You have to.
With the yin and yang.
Yeah, you gotta be like when you know your woman is like that you know, obviously like you can't use Jay-Z and Beyonce because you know you can't be, well, you know what? Let's use Jay-Z and Beyonce. Let me click on this. And this is fact. I'm gonna tell you why. And it's not that the man is weak or nothing like that. It's okay. It's a difference between, now don't get it twisted. You heard the Kanye situation when he didn't want his kids on social media and stuff.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Okay, outside from that, it's a difference between, because both Jay-Z rich and both Kanye rich, and both of them got rich women.
Yeah.
Now the thing about it is, the difference between them is what? The demeanor of the man.
True. That's true.
Jay-Z real chill, laid back, and Kanye is so outspoken, eccentric, and all that. And that's the downfall of his relationship, because he looked like he can't handle the light that his woman in.
Facts.
Now don't get it twisted. When you got a woman who serves the world so much, I understand it, but he's not handling it the right way. You know, obviously going in, you can't have a problem with who that woman is. Like,
exactly.
You got to understand, if that woman served the world, she serves sexuality.
Yeah.
Like
you know who she is.
You know you're not gonna be able to turn that off. You know you're not gonna be able to make her a traditional woman. You're not gonna be able to do that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So if you already, and this is what men have to understand, going in, it would be better it would have been better for him to just go on back and find some woman who was not in the industry and just had that woman who already like, okay, we're not even to start that way, because you got this woman who's our own entity. You're not gonna be able to turn it down. So when you talking about your kids putting on makeup and all that, this woman was gonna do that regardless because she's her own entity.
Yeah.
It's hard for you to turn that off.
Yeah, impossible. You can't do that. That's who she is.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's who. So
when your woman has when women have a huge personality, they got a nigga that's he real laid back. Whether he laid back as like I'm not trying to lose this golden goose, or he just laid back because depending on what she doing and like
exactly.
He don't know enough about whatever to where he like gonna be man enough to have these issues. It's kind of like with it's like with me. It's like I'm gonna use myself because I don't really can use myself. If my wife can all of a sudden become this big time whatever entertainer or whatever, right?
Yep.
She already know going in, hey, we're not gonna dress a certain way. We're not gonna do all that. You know that going in, but this has already been established.
Yep.
This has been established before the world knew who you was.
Yeah.
Now I can't meet that woman and then be like, I can't do what Making Good husband did. Be a preacher man, but try to change the woman who video gal and all that. That's not gonna work. That's who she is. She her own entity in the game. Yeah. So she's still gonna wear them short dresses.
Yep.
She's still gonna wear them tight fitting clothes. Yep. You can't change that. And what happened is you thought God was gonna make her change it. Well, God don't make nobody change nothing.
No.
It's up to you to change for God. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that she didn't try, but at the end of the day, you got to understand, she already came an entity like this. So she needed to be changed before she became your wife.
Exactly.
She needed to be changed for herself. Not you gonna try to change her.
Yeah, don't work.
It would never work.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
You're right.
So at the end of the day, it's like that change very much has to come on for herself too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like you said, when a woman have huge personalities out here, you got to understand, if she out here, popping ass and wearing, always with her body showing and all that, you got to step into the game and be like, is this something I really want to marry? Because I'm not going to be able to change who she is.
Yeah, exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
And guess what? What's going to happen is you're not going to be able to change who she is, and then you're going to start putting kids in her.
Exactly.
And this is the thing with this is the thing with Kanye problem. You got a woman with this huge personality. First of all, she made it off of a sex tape. Yep. So you didn't impregnated a woman who made it via porn. And it's not with you.
Yeah.
It's with another nigga. And it's out there.
Yep.
So when them kids grow up, mommy, where you got your start from? Oh, I got my start from fucking Ray J.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, exactly.
Like culture shock on them kids.
Yeah.
Like stuff like that. Like even though it's her past, but that's Kanye's fault because this is the woman you decide to impregnate.
Yep.
And this well, the discipline on top of the vetting got to come in.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So when you look at Jay-Z laid back. Yeah, he know my woman wasn't no virgin. Yeah, he scooped her up young. But guess what? That nigga ain't got to worry about all this. What come with Kim K with Beyonce.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
two totally different dynamics.
Two totally different dynamics. Two totally different women. Two totally different entities.
Yep.
You got to understand. Beyonce be low key for herself.
Yes, you do.
She be low key because that's what she want to be.
Yep.
Them Kardashian girls want to be in the light for all the crazy foolishness.
Everybody know that. They want the spotlight.
So the personality is different.
Yep.
Jay-Z ain't going home with all them issues and social media problems like him going, like what Kanye going home with, dealing with, because your woman is off the wall crazy, like in her own right. Her crazy sisters, everybody fighting for attention, doing attention, whole things and all that. That's, you gotta, as a man, you better know what type of woman that you align yourself with, because you know, and then you got women who always thinking, well, a nigga just trying to dim, just trying to dim out light and all that stuff like that. That's why men gotta, hey man, some of these women who got these big personalities, you got to put like this. You can't cold turkey change nobody.
Nah, don't work like that.
It don't work like that, bro. She may like you and want to be with you, but you can't cold turkey change her. You're gonna have to. Yep. You're gonna have to deal what you got to deal with.
Yep.
That's it.
Exactly.
Especially when the mindset is, well, I got to do whatever I do to get my money anyway, because you can leave me today anyway. Mm-hmm. This is what you got to deal with, man.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah. A man, like with a woman with a big personality, is it like a man with a big personality? Well, obviously, a woman always supposed to have a meek and quiet spirit anyway. That would, you know, but yeah, dealing with a woman with that, you know, that you got to be. A lot of women would say you got to be secure in yourself. You just got to be like, man, I ain't fit to fight these battles.
Yeah,
but then, you know, I just hope you got one. Tell these boys, I hope you got one that you're comfortable with.
Exactly.
You know, and on top of that, and I just hope you got one that you're comfortable with, man.
Yeah.
It ain't really much to say.
Yeah. You better know who you marrying, man. You got
better know who you marry. Better know what you know what I'm saying? Like, no ordinary love. Okay, I see you. What else they got? Before we shut this thing down, ready to preview. Y'all got these looks going on tonight. I hear trapping. I see. Oh yeah, Kanye West and Donda West. Yeah, his mama. Yeah. You know, waiting on a married couple to let me join them and use their wife with my man. Oh man, y'all tripping. Y'all crazy. She want to take the wife from her couple to use for her. But you know what, man? Speaking of that, man, it's a lot more people opening up to that polygamy lifestyle, that swingers life and all that.
Yeah, it is.
It's man, look, it's they rocking, they going hard.
They out there.
I'm like, ooh wee, niggas, come on. Nah, I don't want to see all that, man. That foolishness. You gotta learn to keep personal business off social media. Yeah, you
do. That's tough for a lot of people, man.
Yeah, it is, man. Especially when you know, like it's a victim of everybody looking for justification.
Yeah,
you know, being justified in their feelings, being justified in being doing wrong. It really shows you the victim mentality of the people.
Yeah, true.
You know, it's just like it's so bad that people can't even just take their ills in peace.
Yeah,
they got to put it on. They got to put it on the web. I should be laid up watching serial killer documentaries with somebody.
Wow. Well, they out there trapping, man.
Yeah, they out there trying to get chose. Dating trash. Just live and do you. Be in the moment and travel. This is where I've been for years now. Oh man. Guess my age. What flavor is your sperm? Man, folks, wow.
Man, tripping. Come on.
What flavor is your sperm,
wow.
man? People out of there, man. I don't give a F if we never speak again. I think that may be it for the night on that Sus by the TL, man.
I think it wasn't too bad for the return, man.
Nah, plus we had some things in the works.
Yeah, we got some, definitely.
If God blessed y'all with a woman or a man, could you honestly say that you can less degrade yourself while in a relationship? I get what he's trying to say. If God blessed y'all with a man, with a woman or a man, could y'all honestly say that you can less degrade yourself while in your relationship? Yeah, I get what he's trying to say. The whole team was at no go. So many people and shit, I would not have the drive for success like I do now. Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
All right, so let me go ahead and shut this down. Stop sharing the pain.